Hey there, everyone. This is Mystic Fish, and welcome to episode 16 of our Factorio series on building an expandable base. Last episode, we did our design for green science, and I did find some small corrections that I needed for the blueprints. Those will be uploaded with this here. The sort of slow version that we had here, the initial version, only had 2 input inserters here instead of 3, so kind of fixed that. There was also one of the assembly machines that had 2 productivity module ones instead of 1 each for productivity 1 and speed 1. So those have all been fixed. I also went back and just annotated each of the blueprints with their expected throughput. So that's all been corrected. We'll try to get that going for the remainder of our science. Because knowing how fast those things go will let us figure out how to expand things a little more efficiently. So we'll get to that when it comes to actually running, I think, the base and figuring out what is the next thing that actually alleviates our bottleneck. And so, a big part of that is understanding what the current bottleneck is. So in order to do that, we'll have to do some little bit of math to just figure out what in fact is the current science bottleneck for us. So that will continue. Okay, so let us now move on to the next science, which is black science or military science. I know some people call this gray science. So anyway, it's the military one, military science pack. As before, we're going to do 1350 science per minute. Turn on the matrix. And let's get these all in here. We are going to need coal and iron plates and stone bricks. Okay, so now as before, we're going to have to scale this down. I want to do this same style of seeing if we can get sort of that straight line manufacturing that we are talking about here. Now, let's see. If we look at this, we've got sort of too much. I think we generally need most of our inputs to stick to half of a belt. We're the raw inputs we have here are copper, steel, coal, stone bricks, and iron plates. And so that is going to be, what is that? That's 5 different ingredients. We do know that we are going to need to make room for these 3 intermediates. And so I think we really just have to be able to do half belts of everything for this. Now, the factory plan here assumes that we are building the steel in line. We won't be doing that. We'll be smelting steel outside of here and bringing steel in. But we should still figure that out. So 2.351 is here, but we're consuming 7 minus 0.744. So that gives us 1.61. Okay, so really it's the coal and the stone bricks that are the biggest. And so what we need to do, let's go back items per minute. We need to scale this down. So we're going to take our 1350 black science per minute. We are now going to scale these down. So we're going to multiply by 1350 and divide by 4821. So that gives us 378. So we change this to 378. And this will be our scaled down version. That's exactly, or a little more than 4, but it is, no, that didn't work right. We did not do something right here. put this back. Because we didn't end up with, we should end up with 1350 here. If we want to shrink this to a half belt. Let's try this again. Yeah, why didn't that work? That is interesting. 1350 times 1350 divided by 4821. That should work. Oh, there it is. Okay, that is working. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, so this did work. All right, never mind. Mystic Fish. Got a little confused there. But, okay, so we'll scale this down to 378. Which means that when we are fully scaled up, we're going to need 4 copies of whatever we design here. Okay. Good to know. Let's close this out here. Let's clear this out. Okay, so let's start designing stuff here. When we look at this, it seems like there's one of the things here is, let's look at walls. So we need only one assembly machine for walls, so that's good. That's the only thing that needs this ingredient. And then so we can run this in a little more conveniently, right? So if we, for example, set this to walls, it means we can send the stone bricks in this way. We know it's only going to be half, so maybe we'll actually just put a half. These are going to be stone bricks. Okay, items per second. These are bringing in 22. 1 stack inserter should be enough for this. So we should be able to do that, and then that is all we need. That's all we need for this. Actually, we can maybe do this. Because we know that whoops, not that one. We know we got to put the outputs over here. But it would be convenient if we could put them on the inside. So I think we could do this. That takes care of the stone bricks, and then the walls come on the inside of this guy. Okay, that's good stuff. Next, we're going to need 3 things making grenades. So grenades. All right, then in order to make grenades, we're going to need let's see, iron plates, and we're going to need coal. These will run up here. We go one more. These will go out. Let's take a look here. Items per second. It should be the case that 1 stack inserter can actually pull everything in that we need for each one of these. Because stack inserters do 27 items per second. And, but it's going to need to do kind of 2 swings worth because it can't carry both of these at the same time. So, but fortunately 7.5 is less than half of 27. So I think this will work. Okay, we'll turn this on and we'll see if that's actually the case. Okay, that gets now this belt is going to have walls on the left side and grenades on the right side. So that's one of our ingredients for the military science. then, let's see. We do not need the coal anymore after this, so let's just filter. We can continue pulling the iron this way, and then let's take a look here. Okay, we do need 2 assembly machines for the red ammo, but we just need 1 for the yellow ammo. So I think that means we can do something like this. And yellow ammo. And then we're going to feed the yellow ammo into these. And let's see. After we get here, we do not need the iron plates anymore, so we just want to filter the red ammo left. Then, okay, so those will go this way, this will go this way. And now the other thing that we need is we need to get now the copper and the steel for the red ammo. So I think that's going to be, do that like this. And now we are going to use blue. We are going to use blue undergrounds for this because we need them to keep up. Let's see. We need to make sure there's enough room. So let's see. So I'm trying to make sure that the undergrounds only have a distance of 4. That way we can downgrade them all the way to yellow undergrounds. I want to leave a spot here for power poles. I think we can do this, and then we can dodge around here and get your inputs there. And then, yes, you need to continue up. Then you go that way. And then we can get the rest of your inputs in there. I guess we can put power in the middle. Okay, that gets red ammo on the outside of this, but we need to get it on the inside so that we have a place to put the black science after we produce it. So we have to go like this. All right, good. And then what do we got here? We actually need 5 of the black science. That one. And then let's see. So on this side, we're gonna do something like that. And then on this side, let's see, we actually need 1 in, 1 out. For each of these, that gives us space for any power pools we want. Then we want to filter. And we're only going to let the military science through. Then you'll come out here. And then we'll absorb the stuff at the end. All right. Yeah, let's see if we can get this thing working. All right, where's some beacons? So you're gonna start there. We need to see how these are going to align here. All right, what ends up being aligned? This guy. So we'll have to check its rates. Okay. Let's see. Productivity module 3s. The only place we can really use these is in the science. And then we need speed modules. And speed modules. And then we need power. So, let's see. I guess we can start here and here. Nope, that didn't get this one. You have to get those to get the bottoms. All right, let's see. All right, that gets all of those covered with power. And then we go here. Does that misses that beacon at the bottom, so we need to do this. All right, we're missing these here. That gets everything. Okay. So let's take a look at the rate calculator here. All right, we expect the grenades to be the bottleneck, so we just really want to make sure that the grenades are going full speed. And it totally is not. This one is. That's fine. This one is. But I think this one needs an extra. I think because it can't operate, because it's already consumed a bunch of stuff. So I think we slide this up here and give it one more inserter. See if this catches up. There we go. Almost. But how many of these? Oh, 2.8. Okay, so the last one should not be actually busy the whole time. Okay. Okay. So that's okay. So that looks good. We're definitely producing the black science. Now, it seems like we're not getting enough walls going here. I think we need 2 inserters here. And so the question is, okay, let's do this. Okay, then we can go like this. All right, now we're consuming everything off the end of this. All right, let's see if that it gives us enough walls that we want to see this one busy the whole time. We're definitely short on walls. We need the walls to catch up here for us. That looks okay. That looks okay. This, all right, this one is still short. Oh, we need more output? Interesting. The output inserter can't keep up. No, no, no. It's waiting on red stuff too. This is turning red. Okay. Huh. Maybe we need to do this a little differently. All right, let's pull this stuff out. Let's pull this stuff out. All right, let's see if we can get the stone bricks in here. Move that there. Can we get 3 inputs like this and then hop? Can we do that? I guess this could go on the other side. Okay, so we can do this here, and this here. I guess we are expecting that to be bottlenecked on stone bricks. Maybe this was actually okay. All right, what are we expecting here? We're expecting 378. So what is our production telling us? Oh, we have to wait till this catches up. Yeah, we expect either, right? Because we expect stone bricks and coal to be the bottlenecks, right? Because those are the ones that have only half a belt. And so we should see that it's consuming all of the coal, right? We should see gaps in the coal down here eventually. Which we generally do. It does catch up. And then it's using all the stone bricks as well. So I think that's all right. This is as far as we're expecting really to get here. So let's just see. All right, 378. That's what we expect, right? 378. Nice. Okay. This is obviously keeping up. How much we need to produce? 135 yellow ammo. This guy's producing 300. So okay, plenty. Okay, great. So we're going to have 4 copies of that thing. And then we want to... let's make a copy of this. All right, and I guess we need Oh, especially if I get the Roboport powered. Do I not have any bots? Oh, when I deleted the Roboports, got rid of all my bots. Go. Okay, let's see. Now we want to do the next downgrade. Is this the one I want? Yes, I want to do this one in reverse on the outsides. So I'm going to right drag. And that downgrades to speed 1s. That downgrades to speed 1s. And then, let's see, we need to pop 2 of these out. Okay, and then we got speed 1s, which I don't have any. Like that, and then we want to, what does this say? Clear this. We want to run this one in reverse, like so. Okay, this is what it will look like when we first put beacons in. And so let's take a look at this. Okay, if we look at this, we can see our bottleneck is actually going to be on the stone bricks. So, because we get enough grenades is fine. So, I think what we say is we've got 234 times 1350 divided by 1950. All right, that'll be 162. I guess we should start making some blueprints here. All right, let's save that. Okay, let's clear these. All right, we're going to take this blueprint. Okay, this is going to be military science. It's going to be blue belts. It's going to be tier 3 modules. Okay, this is military science, tier 3. And what does this have? 378. Whoops. Should have saved that. Okay, black science, tier 3. All right, black science, blue belts, tier 3 modules, 378 science per minute. None of those. Oh, but we need to annotate our stuff. That's fine. Let's create that. But let's get our constant combinators in here. So this is going to be stone bricks. This is going to be coal and iron plates. And this is going to be copper plates and steel. And that's it. That's all of the inputs. Okay. Great. So Let's get a new set of content here. Not that guy. Not these. Save. Okay. Now this is going to be the, let's see, let's get Infinity Loader is in the way. Interesting, I can't paste those on top. Huh. Things I learned. Okay, so this will be Black Science with beacons. This is going to be 162 science per minute. We want this to be military. We want this to be beacons. Not those. Okay. Next, we want to downgrade this. Or get rid of these. Get rid of these. And then we need to downgrade all of the belts to red belts. Oh, I need to right drag. Okay. Right, I need to get to this side. I need to get this side. These two. That guy, and that guy. And then we need this. Oh, right. I should be downgrading these, probably. Oh, is that what this one does? Yeah, so I want to run this guy in reverse. All right, for these, it looks like the grenades are the limiting factor. Okay, so let's take this. All right, let's see. Let's grab a blueprint. So this is going to be Black Science, red belts. This is going to be this guy, and we will put the sewing machine 3s in there. Our modules are already downgraded, so that's okay. We just take those guys off. Create the blueprint, which I didn't save. Oh, I didn't save the beacon one either. Ah, good grief. Okay. Well, let's see. We can at least blueprint this one. Okay, military, or sorry. We're calling these Black Science. Let's be consistent in the naming. Black Science, red belts. You are going to be Black Science, red belts, and assembly machine 3s. You're not going to do those. We're going to create, we're going to save. And now we can do the rate calculator. This is going to say it's 105 times. Now we don't have enough grenades, but that's okay. So this will be 28.13 divided by 48.75 gives us 60 science per minute. Okay, 60 science per minute. Save. Okay, we'll go back and do the beacon one in a minute. First, we're going to downgrade all of the assembly machines. I seem to be hitting some... Oh, I don't want to hit the... I don't want to hit the inserters. That. Okay, and then we just need to correct these. And then we need to downgrade all of the red belts to yellow belts. Yes. Nope. Belts. That's a yellow one. These are red, but they need to be yellow. These all need to be yellow. That's yellow. That's yellow. That's yellow. Okay. Oh. Okay. And then this is also... Okay, let's grab the blueprint first. Blueprint. This is going to be black science initial. Let's change this to black science. We will put the assembly machine 2s in there. We do not want the infinity loaders. Create the blueprint, save it. Rate calculator, we're going to be limited by grenades. So this is going to be 53.82 times 16.88 divided by 25.87. That's going to be 35 signs per minute. Okay, save. All right, and now we have to go back and fix the beacon one. So we're going to copy this. We're missing some tier 3 modules. That's actually okay. I want to downgrade all of these to speed 1s. I want to downgrade all of these to prod 1s. Then I need to get 2 out of each of these. Okay. All right, so this is going to be our beaconed one. This is black science with beacons. So we will go black science and we will go beacons. And no infinity loaders. That goes there. And then let's see, we are also, looks like we're still bottlenecked in this version on the grenades. I'm a little curious. Maybe also the walls. Let's see if the walls continue building up back this way. Because we're using all of the stone bricks we can get. Oh, we're short on some stuff. Okay. Here, bots. All right, now let's see how this goes. Are the walls stacking up back over here? That's the question. I guess we know we were already consuming all of these, so they might not be. Although, no, they are stacking up. Okay, so we are going to be limited on grenades for this, so now we can do a rate calculator like this. And we can say we've got 234.9 times 73.12 divided by 108.8. That gives us 157 science per minute. So this one will be 157 signs per minute. Save. Okay, time for a new blueprint book. Okay, this is going to be black science. I'm going to give it one of those guys. And then we got to move these things in. So where's our initial one? There's the initial one. Then we've got red belts. Then we've got beacons. And then we've got tier 3. All right. That is going to do it for us. So that is black science out of the way. And now, let's see. How are we on time? We ran a little long here on time. So I'm going to stop this here. I guess we'll come back around and we'll figure out how, at some point, I think, because we need 4 of these, we need 2 of the green science and 1 of the red science. So that's actually 7 lanes. And so I think we can get red and green and black science all in one grid, perhaps. We'll have to lay that out. I think I'm going to wait to lay that out because we'll have to see how that interacts with where we're bringing resources and smelting in. Down here, if we look at our little base overview again, we know we may be able to get all this in a grid, and it's just a matter of, can we route let's see, where are we making bricks? Here, they're up here. So we'll have to see how we lay this out with sort of the smelting and inputs and things like that around the edges. But next is going to be blue science. That's going to be interesting because we're going to start to get fluid processing as we go here, and so that could get. I want to try to stick with this style. This makes for, I think, an easy to understand upgrade path, which is why I'm doing that and sort of restricting things to half belts. That makes sort of figuring out how many of these we need easy to do. And but like I said, and as we've seen, it gives us an easy upgrade path, and we can upgrade these things in place. Now, they're not entirely built to ratio, right? Like in even in this build with the initial beacons, we've got a couple of idle things up here, primarily because we need more speed here to get the speed of the grenades up. Now, we could think about, well, some of these things could take speed modules in them. I'm just gonna not really worry about that. And so maybe we want to have fully optimized ratios at the beginning. But again, I think we want to optimize here not for sort of the most efficient base build, but rather for something that we know that we can stamp down and then, reasonably figure out how to upgrade without having to tear very much stuff down, right? That's sort of the aesthetic that we're going for here. So it's going to, the more inputs we get, the more challenging this is going to be. And so we're starting to venture into more interesting territory here with the fluids. So stay tuned for that. That will definitely be a problem for future Mystic Fish, but that's what we have for today. So as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time, and until then, bye.